Yeesh, I didn't think your brother would ruin this.
Calm down, he just needed advice. Yeesh.
Let's continue.
Mysteria, you act like a guy sometimes.
Oh, shut up. Whatever. Okay, let's start again. Are you prepared for what you might learn?
While I listened to that low voice, Toya's remark about the incident in Shinanome's past came to mind. As I recall, he implied that something in his past had made him what he is now. Something big loomed in Shinanome's past, and he wanted to know if I was ready for it. I looked him directly in the eyes. I have no idea what you've endured in the past, but I wanted to know more about you and understand your motivations. Toya said he would like for our two groups to cooperate, and as a member of the Nagasaki Vigilance, I feel the same way. When Shinonome heard that, he removed his hand from my head.
Whatever makes you happy.
Having said that, he sat back down on the sofa. He avoided my gaze, but that made it all the more apparent that I had gained his permission. Thank you very much. He continued to look away, even as I gradually bowed my head. Even then, I could feel the dark clouds that had troubled me these last few days lifted from my heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. So sweet, so sweet. Let's continue.
Not long after that, Toya and Haku returned home. Until their arrival, Shinonome and I had remained sitting on either end of the sofa, while barely saying a word to one another. My efforts to make conversation had ended quickly, and sharing the silence was actually rather pleasant. I had considered returning to Mako Salon for some reason. I couldn't bring myself to say goodbye. So when I saw the look of surprise on Toya and Haku's faces, I almost felt a bit guilty. Hey, it's that annoying Nagasaki Vigilant. What the heck are you doing here? And who gave you permission to sit there? Hurry up and leave. Haku's typical less than polite response was understandable. Still, I doubt he'll believe a word I say if I explain about Hades. He went on barking while I struggled with my dilemma. Toya's gonna have to clean that sofa now. Forget making up any excuses and just get out of here. Ooh.
That's so funny. Because he's like, don't you dare treat her with disrespect. I want to see Haku's reaction to this.
You have a sick sense of humor.
Oh, please. It's not the whole murder thing. That's Batman's ordeal.
Huh?
For the love of shall we date this? Let's continue. Read.
Okay. When Haku paused to take a breath, Shinonome suddenly fired off a shot at him. I reflexively jumped up and raised my guard, while Haku deftly dodged the bullet. Shinonome wore an annoyed look as if he lowered his pistol. Boss, I told you, stop taking shots at me just because I'm annoying you. Shinonome quickly pointed his pistol at Haku again, and this time he remained silent. Shinonome, you invited Hikari over.
Let me reread that. It's like a question I need to go higher.
Shinonome, you invited Hikari over? Don't tell me the ice is finally starting to thaw. That's great. Toya was clearly mistaken. And to make a mistake like that, he must have assumed I was a woman. Toya, Haku loudly cut me off before I could finish, insisting I was a man. What? Boss, you like guys? It seemed like Haku was convinced of my masculinity. Toya gave him a mystified look. Haku? Hikari? Toya, I'm a man. Fearing Toya was about to say I was a woman, I made sure to get my point across.
I'm taking a nap.
Shinonome looked incredibly annoyed. His declaration effectively silenced our pointless chatter. I wonder what his reaction to this is. Oh, don't make her sound like a caring mother.
Just read.
I hope you sleep well. The words came out reflexively, and Shinonome paused to give me a dubious look. Then I saw his lips curl faintly upward and imagined he must have thought I was a bit weird. A moment later, though, he laid down and spread himself out on the sofa. Don't tell me he stayed awake just to keep me company. It dawned on me. He had been looking rather sleepy when Hades and I arrived. I silently thanked Shinonome for his consideration. I should have said the other one. Whoops. Alright, well, that's the end of this. Almost 6 minutes in. Can't we do one more story ticket?
Ugh, your storage, not mine.
Yay! Toya let out a sigh as he eyed Shinonome lying on the sofa.
Shinonome, hope you wake him up in time for dinner. Speaking of which, would you like to join us, Hikari?
For dinner? You're asking me to stay?
I promise it'll be good. I whip up something up for the Shadow Vigilance every evening. Toya, don't go inviting this guy.
Haku seemed to have no trouble working lots of sarcasm into his voice. Obviously, I chose to ignore him and instead focused on the fascinating possibilities of Toya's invitation. I'm curious about his cooking, but more importantly, it'd be a great chance to learn about them. However, Hades dragged me here, and he did it in front of Toshi and Shoshiro. Those two are most likely worried about me. That ache of concern outweighed my curiosity. I really appreciate the offer, but I need to be heading back. Perhaps some other time?
Of course. You are always welcome here.
No, you're not! Don't even come back! I wasn't asking you, Haku.
Whoa! Listen to that sarcasm.
Haku and I glared at one another, and sparks were beginning to fly, when an unfamiliar face quietly slipped through the door.
Welcome home, Sanosuke. I'm glad you made it in time for dinner. Uh-huh.
Sanosuke returned Toya's welcome without much enthusiasm, then glanced at Haku and me.
What are you...
He appeared startled to see me, and immediately grew tense. The sudden hatred I felt emanating from him was completely bewildering. Uh-oh. I get a feeling she's in
a tight spot.
Read, please.
Fine. I still can't believe Shinonome invited Hikari back to her place. There's no way. I don't care what the reason. I know he'd never do that. I may have thought for a second that he liked Akari, but I got it all backwards. It's Akari that likes him. I'm sure of it. Isn't that worth celebrating? If you ask me, it's fantastic development. No, it's not. It's disgusting. Next time Hikari shows his face at our door, I'm giving him the boot. Oh yeah, Haku? Well, I'm gonna give you... Bye, Show It 8 fans! Kitten, why?
No violence in this house, damn it. Okay? Let's just go to Honey Magazine and continue with Takumi Asuma. Bye, Show It 8 fans! Again.
Yeah, bye.